Other leagues don't like us 'cause we are better than them. We have the best commissioner when his name's Jim. He don't get caught up in that cheese 'cause he's always watching you, and you should know. He even watches when you sleep, and if you want to join the XCFL, then brother, you had better keep it sin. And other leagues, they try to be like us, but brother, they just cannot keep it sin. For all that are searching for a league, and for all you guys that think you play sin, if you think you're good enough, then come on. But don't be coming here with all of that cheese. And if you want to join the XCFL, then brother, you had better keep it sin. And other leagues, they try to be like us, but brother, they just cannot keep it sin. And if you want to join the XCFL, then brother, you had better keep it sin. And other leagues, they try to be like us, but brother, they just cannot keep it sin.
We're going to do a fun new segment on the podcast with several XCFL members called Things You Can Say About the XCFL League But Not Blank. We have with us Mike from the podcast, Zach, coach of the Giants.
Hey guys.
Woody Sensi, our producer.
How's everybody doing?
And special guest, League Commissioner, Jim. For our first attempt, we are going to do Things You Can Say About the XCFL League But Not Your Wife. Mike, take it first.
Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Zach, you do the same one. Things you say about the XCFL League, but not your wife.
Wow, you can fit 32 teams in there.
Woody Sensi, things you can say about the XCFL League, but not your mother.
Make sure to record tonight so all the guys can watch together.
Commissioner Jim, same question. Things you can say about the XCFL League, but not your mother.
Good moms let you lick the beater after making cookies. Great moms, turn the beater off first.
CJ Smith here. I snuck into the office of the Ike show. Finally to get some payback on those two losers. I better get out of here before any of them show up.
Hey Ike, the weirdest thing happened last night.
What's that, Mike?
Somebody broke into my minivan and stole all the airbags out of it.
That's really strange. Wait, why do you own a minivan? You have no kids.
Man, I just like the way it drives, that big old back end. That's strange, the microphones are already on.
Folks, I hope you didn't hear too much of our conversation in the hallway. I'm Mike, and welcome back to the Mike and Ike Show.
Right, well, let me get sat down here and all situated, and we'll get started with Petey Jones when he gets here in just a second.
Mike! What the? Folks, we're going to take a quick break. Zach for Slick and Sleek Shaving Cream.
Want a shave that makes you feel smoother and allow you to live a happier life? Slick and Sleek Shaving Cream now has aloe that leaves your skin feeling like you're a new, refreshed person. Slick and Sleek Shaving Cream is even being used by a very minimal number of athletes to get that extra speed to avoid being sacked so many times a game.
Quarterback Dylan Thompson here, and I get asked, why would I shave my legs all the time? Well, the main reason I do it is because it looks badass. When I shave those puppies up, they look awesome. The second reason is for massage. Getting a leg massage with leg hair hurts so bad. The third reason is for them aerodynamics. I am so much faster with shaved legs.
Run for your life from a sack and discover a new, smooth way to live life with Slick and Sleek shaving cream.
Hello?
I have just one question for you. Are you ready?
Am I ready for what? Who is this?
Are you ready for this weekend when the XCFL Season 2 kicks off between Super Bowl champion Denver Broncos and the Panthers? Right now, you can join the XCFL League for only $10.99.
I'm sorry, no, there's not any chance in hell we are going to have Madden in this house again. Thank you, but no. Have a good day. Hello?
And goodbye to anyone standing in the XCFL's way of becoming the best CFM league on Madden 17. XCFL has been steadily growing the past 10 months and has become one of the most premier leagues on Madden. Join now and have that $10.99 fee waived. That's right, join now for free.
Sir, you just called me, and as I mentioned before, we are not joining a Madden league, so please stop calling my house. Thank you, and goodbye. Hello?
Hi, can I speak to the commish?
Who?
Commish, is the commish there?
Who is the commish?
That question would be answered if you join the XCFL League.
Listen!
Commissioner Jim is our founder and leader and has made the XCFL one of the most premier...
Hey, sir, would you please quit calling my house? Holy cow. Hello? Can you stop screaming and playing that music? Not interested. Stop calling my f***ing house. Hello?
I'm watching you.
Excuse me?
That's exactly what Commissioner Jim says when you're all twitching your games on Madden 17 against all the teammates in the XCFL League.
For the love that is all stop calling my house before I get your number. I'll track you down and tear you to absolute pieces. Do you understand me? I know who you are, you crazy motherfucker. Stop calling my house. No Madden, no stupid XCFL league is happening. Stop calling now. I swear, if this is that Madden again.
Okay. Good morning. Hi. I'm just calling to ask if you're a supporter of the American Cancer Society.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I apologize. I've been getting crazy calls all morning. I apologize. And yes, I definitely am.
Fantastic. Are you a supporter of early screening?
Yes, absolutely.
Great. Because you can support the American Cancer Society by doing one thing.
Joining the XCFL Madden League, where all players wear pink during the month of October during your
You?
game.
Are you kidding me right now? I can't even handle this. I cannot handle this.
Commissioner Jim.
I can't believe you're still calling me. I'm about ready to lose my
I'm Ike, and frankly, I have no idea where Mike is.
So this is where you've been hiding? And with Ike, you two are pathetic. You should spend your time doing something more productive. I cannot believe you two. I'm going to bed.
Dear, this is Madden. What are you talking about?
This is fake.
It's not fake. It's simulation.
Whatever.
There
I'm
he
going to bed.
is. And it appears, folks, you actually can't avoid your wife forever.
Sorry about that, folks. I thought she was already in bed. She's a sneaky one.
Boy, Mike, that sure sounded like you might have a rough night tonight.
Oh, she'll get over it. What's on our docket for today?
Well, we got the off season.
Oh, I got yelled at for boring stuff no one cares to listen to. Classic.
Well, actually, Ike, we have a pretty entertaining podcast today, and I think you and all the listeners will enjoy it.
Really? All right, well, let's go for it. What's up first?
Funny enough, Commissioner Jim and I were just discussing the difficult balance between married life and Madden. All of us here at the XCFL League know how truly what comes first. Madden. Let's hear what the Commissioner says about marriage.
Marriage is like a deck of cards. In the beginning, all you need is 2 hearts and a diamond. By the end, you wish you had a club and a spade. No comment.
Now let's see here. Let's take a moment to bring in Coach Dan with the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome to the show, Dan.
This is Daniel Whitehead.
Wow, I don't think we've ever had anyone on the show quite that excited. Welcome, Dan. Give us an update on the team.
The team right now is out there practicing, and I am coaching them.
Okay, well, let's switch gears here. Why don't you give us an update on the coach, since you are currently 1-4?
And that's Bobby Hill. He would do an exceptional job and won't let me down, I know.
Well, I think most would probably disagree, but is there anything else you'd like to tell the league?
And that is all.
Wow, Mike, this is the strangest interview we have ever had.
Was that clapping at the end of the phone call? I'm just speechless about that. That was ridiculous.
Crap, Ike. I just freaking realized we had another interview lined up that never showed up. But hey, I got an idea anyway. We'll get it covered. We will see you guys all next week. This is Mike from the Mike and Ike Show, signing off.
Mike? Ike? Hello? Anybody around? What's this posted up? Hey Sean, we got tired, headed home. Mike is on. Read the post-it and enjoy. Signed Mike and Ike. Oh, these lazy mother... Oh yeah, the mic's on. This is the general manager, Sean White of the Indianapolis Colts, and these idiots, I mean, your podcast host left me a few questions, so I guess I'll get to them. Why is your team so bad with Andrew Luck at quarterback? Oh, you got jokes. I see how this interview is going to go. Well, obviously Andrew Luck's a beast, but I don't see him out there playing left tackle or right guard for himself, so nor can he play defense, so kind of answers your question for you right there. Not to name any names, Ryan Grigson kind of left this team in shambles, so I'm here to rebuild and start from the ground up. See you next question. What moves did I make in the offseason and the draft? Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to improve as much as I would like, especially on the offensive line. I really wanted to go after Laramie Tunsil, but obviously Redskins snagged him up, and didn't really see anyone in the draft worth taking on the offensive line, so I got faith. Second-year guys, LaRaven Clark, right tackle, center, Ryan Kelly. I'm pretty sure that they're going to step up to the plate this year. Free agency went a little better than the draft. I got Kamar Aiken, solid second wide receiver, blew up week 1, 4 catches, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, breaking tackles like Emmitt Smith, 154 yards after the catch. Pretty good debut. Picked up DeMarcus Ware, solidified my outside linebacker spot, add to the pass rush. I mean, he's not the youngest, spryest guy, but he'll get the job done. He didn't have a bad game week 1 either. Picked up Alfonso Denard to solidify my cornerback core a little bit. Get to the draft. First round, we took outside linebacker, Kadarius Collins. He's starting for us, and he's had a pretty solid preseason, solid first game. I see big things for him. Second round, got our starting defensive tackle. Definitely needed to solidify our run defense, as it was awful last year. And third round, picked up wide receiver A.J. Jones. He's going to be my slot receiver for the year. He didn't have a big game week 1, but he's still learning the offense, and he's a smart guy. I've got faith in him. Like I said, still a rebuilding process, but something you got to do. Part of the business. Next question. Where do I see my Colts with the 2016 season? Well, like I said, we're still in a rebuilding mode. We're also trying to compete. Got a tough division. Titans, Texans, Jags, all on the up and up. Can't get lackadaisical. Got to try to keep up. Just try to win some games. That's the goal, right? Well, I'm going to get out of here. You guys let me know when you want to talk face to face. And as far as that breakfast you want me to leave, I left a little special present on your desk for you. You'll find it in the morning. Signing out for the Mike and Ike Show. This is GM Sean White of the Indianapolis Colts, and you all have a great day.
It's time for the rivalry segment. Ike and I will be discussing an NFL/XCFL rivalry as part of our typical show every few weeks.
Yeah, this week we got a Week 16 matchup, Green Bay Packers against the Minnesota Vikings.
And I think we're going to do something a little bit different this time, Ike, and we're going to not make fun of the teams. Oh, well, heck. Who am I kidding? It's too much fun to knock them down a few pegs. But starting off, I got a good story I heard the other day about the Vikings and the Packers. So the story goes, Vikings and Packers decided to have a 3-day ice fishing tournament. On the first day, the Packers caught 100 fish and the Vikings caught 0. The Vikings were skunked, as usual. On the second day, the Packers caught 200 fish and the Vikings caught none again. So the Vikings were skunked. On the third day, the Vikings were getting worried, so their coach dressed up Adrian Peterson in full Packers gear to go see why they were catching so many fish. That day, the Packers caught 300 fish and the Vikings still caught none. When AP returned, several of the Vikings players asked, "What's the deal? Are they cheating?" And Peterson replied, "You bet they're cheating. They're drilling holes in the ice."
Dumb Packer fan, dumb Viking fans. I don't know how to respond to that. But actually, I do got a story. Got my own story. Last night, went to the bar, had a few drinks. You were getting on my nerves, and so I had a few drinks, and I leaned over the guy next to me. I asked him, "Do you want to hear a funny Packer joke?" And he said, "Well, before you tell that joke, there's something you should know." He said, "I'm 6 foot tall, 220 pounds, and I'm a Packer fan." Then he points to the guy next to him. He says, "This guy 6'2", 240 pounds, and a Packer fan." He points to the guy next to him and he says he's 6'5", 280 pounds, and a Packer fan. He looks me straight in my eyes and says, "Do you still want to tell that joke?"
So, what'd you do?
I leaned in real close, and he said, "Nah, I don't really want to deeply explain this 3 times." And then I got the hightail out of there.
Well, I think I'd avoid that bar.
Undefeated. Undefeated. Undisputed. No mistakes. I'm playing big. In the end, you'll all.
Welcome to the Mike and Ike Show. I'm Ike, and frankly, I have no idea where Mike is. Let's go ahead and give that bum a call.
Hello, this is Mike.
Hey man, it's Ike. Where are you? We're supposed to be recording in the studio. Man, Cincy's gonna yell at us again if we don't get this show recorded.
Shoot, man. I'm sorry. I feel like crap right now.
Man, you don't sound good. I feel bad for you. Mike?
Yeah? What's up?
What on earth is that noise? That noise right there. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm in the bathtub, taking a bath. Lavender oil bath, I think, to be exact. Feels great, though.
Folks, I'm really sorry about this. My coworker's just one weird dude. And hopefully he doesn't get, electrocuted, since his microphone and equipment's all in the bathtub with him.
Oh. Is that what those tags were that I cut off? Huh. Well, I'll get out and be there in a second.
I'm Joe, and I want you to come on down to Beans and Wheels. We got prices slicing down on cars from 1990 to almost new 2001 models. Come on down here. You've got to see these cars. We've got Chevys. We've got Fords. We've got Buicks, or however you say that. We've got old Chryslers, better than new Chryslers. Bring everybody you know and come on out here to Beans and Wheels. Ask her for my wife, too. She's cooking a big old pot of beans, and she'll love to serve you some. We've got Jeeps. We've got anything you'd like to get your behind in. I'll tell you that right now. Get yourself behind one of these vehicles. I've drove them all myself. They drive like a dream. Hold on, we're not done yet. I've got a special offer for you today. If you get down here to Beans and Wheels, I'll give you a basket and you can go out to my personal bean patch and pick you some beans you can take home with you tonight. We've got Fiat, we've got Hyundai, we've got Beans. I've got so many cars, I don't know what to do with them. Come on down to Beans and Wheels. We've got beans.
Mike, did you notice the league has come up with a new quiz to review the rules?
Yeah, I kind of wondered about that, but I haven't taken it yet. Have you?
Nope. But I did get Coach CJ Smith of the Seahawks volunteered to come on here and take the quiz. Welcome, CJ Smith.
How are you guys doing today? I'm so thrilled to be back on the Mike and Dyke show.
Well, it's Mike and Ike. Well, let's get started. Ike and I will each read a question and some possible answers, and you can let us know which is correct, and then we will discuss it. So, first question. When are you allowed to super sim in a matchup versus a player or a computer? Possible answers are offense, defense, special teams, or never.
I'm really happy you asked me that question. Just the other day, I had a video highlight of my old game tape when I threw the ball deep and I ran underneath the hash. I caught the ball and I scored a touchdown. It was amazing. Boys and girls, children of all ages. Thrilling.
I'm not sure that real. We'll just move on to the second question. True or false? Distribution of the ball to multiple players isn't necessary, and you can just throw to that tight end 90% of your throws every single game.
Tight end? Why would you throw to tight end when you got CJ Smith? I just run up there. I do any route. It doesn't matter. Comeback, corner route, out route. It doesn't matter. I'll do a slant. I'll tell the guy what's guarding me. I'll say what I'm doing. They'll double, they'll triple team CJ Smith. No one can guard me.
Well, that's an answer, I guess. Third question. You may go for it on fourth down if you notify your opponent and one of the following conditions exist, except for A. You are down by multiple scores and have made it to at least the 50-yard line. B. You are within the red zone and also within 5 minutes of the end of half. C. It is the end of the first half and you are down by a touchdown on your own 20. D. Once per game on 4th and inches if you're at least to the 50-yard line. What do you think, CJ?
E. Don't ever get to the fourth down. It won't matter. If you got CJ Smith, just give him the ball. You never have a fourth down.
Maybe that question was a little too hard for you. I got a really easy question, Coach. True or false? Manually intercepting the ball with the defense is allowed.
I'm never on defense.
Well, we'll just keep rolling here. I apologize. Which of the following situations would you not be allowed to have a play action pass? On 3rd and 8, on 2nd and 8, on the first down, or on 3rd and 2?
I don't even need to have a third down. I don't even need to have a second down. No play actions needed. Just throw CJ Smith the ball.
Okay, offense. Let's go offense. We'll keep going offense. We'll get this figured out. Hurry up offense is permitted in all the following situations, except once per offensive drive, within 2-minute warnings, every time a mismatch on defense is seen, and when down by multiple touchdowns.
I'm really happy you asked me about that. When I was in high school in Polka High, Al Bundy used to throw me the passes, and most of the time it only took us one pass play in order to score a touchdown.
All right, we'll continue on here. True or false? Playing against the computer, you must follow the same rules as if you were playing a user.
It doesn't matter if I play a computer or a user. CJ Smith's going to score every time.
I don't know if I want to ask this question. In regards to kicking arc, should it be on or off?
Who needs extra points or field goals when you got CJ?
All right. I hope we're about done with this. True or false? Even though you are not allowed to manually sprint with the receiver and catch the ball, you may still press X, Y, or A to catch.
Did you know CJ Smith's speed was 100 million infinity?
I didn't. But, we could watch that on Twitch, so do you need to stream and archive every game? Player versus player versus computer, and all games.
All games are twitched on the XCFL network with CJ Smith, so you can watch them on YouTube anytime.
Holy crap, you got one right.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Whew. This is a defensive question, so I can just expect the answer I'm going to get here. True or false? You cannot play middle linebacker on defense.
Most of the time, I just get the ball on offense. but sometimes they put me on defense, and I tell them, just get everybody off the field because C.J. Smith is going to take the game over.
Yeah. Well, this one is good because you're probably going to have a lot of complaints, I imagine. So if you have a complaint against CJ Smith, you should report it immediately and complain excessively, or report it after 24 hours of reviewing and looking over the game.
You got a problem with C.J. Smith, you say it to C.J. Smith's face. He lives in Las Vegas, Nevada.
All right. Looks like we're about done, thank goodness. Whew, true or false? If a certain play is working against another player or a computer, you can continue to call that play repeatedly and not mix up your play call.
It wouldn't matter to mix it up or not. If you got C.J. Smith on the field, it won't matter. He'll score every time. You give me the ball 1, 2, 3 times, that's 3 touchdowns.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're at the last question, so it can only get probably worse. In the following situation, you can manually switch to the player and catch the ball while it's in the air. If A, your receiver has burned the defender and is wide open. B, in no situation can you manually switch to the player while the ball is in the air. C, your receiver has the perfect matchup. Or D, you switch to the receiver and you turbo catch the ball.
I'm so happy that you asked me that question, Ike. There's a really good thing that everybody should do right now, and that is you should go out and order my book online, C.J. Smith, Help Make America Greater Than It Already Is. And once you get that book and you read through the whole 745 pages, you get a deeper understanding of what C.J. Smith is all about.
Hi, I'm Willie Bendover, and I've been a divorce lawyer for a total of 2 days after having a somewhat successful business advocating for blind dogs' rights. If you and your spouse hate each other like poison and want to get out of a disaster you call marriage, call now. Don't trust some piece of crap 3-piece suit guy because he actually has a legal degree. We somewhat know what we're doing here. Look at this website. It's a work of art. www.divorcemetoday.com. Don't worry about the details. I always get the best car deals because I dent an offender when they aren't looking. Let me get the best deal for you and dent in your spouse. Divorce is easy. We can figure out the legal stuff via the web together. Go to www.divorcemetoday.com.
Stupid people are like glow sticks. I just want to snap them and shake the shit out of them till the light comes on.
All right, we got another rivalry game of Philadelphia Eagles versus the New York Giants. Oh, wait 1 second. I just got a note here. It looks like Matt, who's the owner of the Eagles, just was quoted in saying that he accidentally punched his ad spots. And what is this? It says, I like to play with my ad spots on my lap because it's cold in the garage. Now, why would you need your ad spots on your lap? I mean, I don't really understand the purpose of that. I'm kind of confused, but here you go. He puts his beer on it. That makes sense. He smokes weed, puts his beer on it. Totally makes sense now. He may not have an Xbox, so is that an easy win for the Giants?
I'm not sure what to do with this one here after those breaking news notes, but I did pick Philadelphia to win this one. I might have to double back, but talented to play with your Xbox on your lap with a beer on it. That's pretty interesting.
Winter weather getting you down? Not quite sure how to stay warm on those long Madden nights? Well, the engineers over at Dollar General have concocted a device that just might solve your problems. Presenting the Lap Caddy. The Lap Caddy is a device that sits snugly over your lap when seated. Not only does it allow your Xbox to sit securely on your lap, but the warmth from your Xbox is funneled directly to your legs underneath. It contains one cup holder on each side and a slot for spare batteries. So, if you're tired of your Xbox falling off your lap to its demise, then call right now for a great price of $69.69. And if you call in the next 5 minutes, we will include a free pair of Lap Caddy boxers that look great any time of day. So call now at 555-0392. That's 555-0392.
Looks like we have an unscheduled guest on the podcast, Mike Stoddard. Is there anything you got to say?
No, I have to. Bye.
She's ran away. Welcome to the Mike and Ike Twilight Show. Who are we speaking with?
Hello, thanks for having me on the show. My name is Jack Goff.
Sorry. Your name is what?
Jackgoff. Jack Goff.
Interesting. Name. Anyways, what brings you to the show today?
Well, I just wanted to know what strategies you fellas had for dealing with Madden anger.
Well, you seem to be pretty calm and pretty cool guy, so when are you really dealing with anger?
Yeah, Jack. Goff. Why don't you give us an example and we'll try to walk you through it?
Well, I was playing this fucking game, throwing a fucking play, atomic bomb, and god damn it, they threw the fucking play action on second 40, and the stupid dumbass motherfucker, he goes in, does the fucking fullback dive on the 1 yard line. This fucking game, sometimes I just want to throw my Xbox One off my fucking lap and chuck it into the wall.
Holy cow, man. You do need some help. Have you actually tossed your Xbox One?
Whoa, Mike. The bigger question is, what was it doing on his lap?
Hey man, the Xbox keeps me warm. I'm playing in my garage because my mom kicked me out. Can you guys just give me some tips? God fucking damn it, this fucking game, you just ran up the score again.
Yeah, man, we can help. I think we can help. Shoot, why not? Alright, the first thing is the website suggests to do is take a 15-minute break every hour.
Did you just motherfucking say that you got a damn answer to fix my Xbox Madden anger of this who's beating me 40-0 in the first quarter from a goddamn website? What kind of shit help is this?
No, man, this is all us. I promise. So, the next suggestion I have, my suggestion, is to turn down the difficulty.
Are you fucking kidding me? The difficulty setting? Move on to your shitty ass suggestion.
Okay, you're right. My last suggestion that's coming from me would be to give yourself an outlet.
Oh, I have a outfit. I just broke down fucking Xbox. Gotta go, guys.
Alrighty, Ike. I have a little surprise for you. I started my own business.
Oh, great. Sounds like a good idea. Let's hear it.
Well, it's called the MASH Hotline.
And that serves, what purpose again?
Well, if you couldn't figure it out on your own, it stands for Madden Addicts Seeking Help. So it's for all those guys out there who became too engrossed in Madden that it affects their regular lives. They can call in for advice. In fact, I intend to open the lines right now, and the first caller will be broadcasted live right here on Mike and Ike. Lines are open right now. Call 1-800-555-MASH. And we have our first caller. Welcome to the MASH Hotline. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
The name is Boone.
Oh, alrighty. Well, what's the problem?
Well, this past weekend, my girlfriend told me I had to pick her or Madden. She said I'd become too involved in the game and taking too much time. She made it seem like a sickness or something.
Alright. Well, what was your response?
I haven't given her one yet. She gave me a week to decide.
Perfect. Alright. So you have a full week to implement this plan. First, don't do anything stupid and go over the top with flowers or anything gushy like that. Instead, you're going to buy credits, so budget your time wisely. Best way to make your girlfriend or wife happy is do things without her asking. Laundry, dishes, vacuum, dusting, all that fun stuff that everyone hates. But she will be thrilled and you will build up credit that you can use later. Compromise is a must when it comes to relationships.
I don't know, that sounds like an awful lot of work.
Well, it definitely can be. On the flip side, if the woman is already naggy and you're not even married, well, it might be time to reassess that relationship. There are plenty of fish out there in the sea, and if she's nagging you now, it's only gonna get worse. Nagging doesn't go away, ever.
Oh Oh man, you're right on that one. She can be awful naggy. Even the smallest stuff.
Well, then my advice here is to scrap the stuff before and just get out while you still can.
You know something? You're right. I'm gonna just end this right now. Thanks, you're such a genius.
Anytime. And thanks for calling the MASH hotline. It's what we do here. Tell your friends about us. All right, Ike, so what'd you think of my business?
Well, I mean, you kind of ended that dude's relationship, right? I mean, how are you making money off this thing that you call a business anyways?
Well, I may have ended his relationship, but I saved him far more. And eventually, I'm going to get sponsors. Possibly you. And then, the big bucks will start rolling in. Welcome to week 3 of the XCFL.
Well, as many of you know, we have lost a very important member, commissioner, and previous podcaster on the show, Jonathan Fogler. By the time this recording is heard, he'll probably already rejoin the league by now. But nonetheless, we want to take a moment of silence to remember his many contributions.
I actually thought about that, and a moment of silence on a podcast might be a little bit weird. So, I found a song to better memorialize John's contributions.
Okay, sure. Let's hear it.
Every move you make, every vow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stick, I'll be watching you. Since you're gone, I've been lost without a trace. I dream at night, I can only see your face. I look around, but it's you I can't replace. I feel so cold and I long for your embrace. I keep crying, baby, please.
Wow, man, that's deep. I'm just gonna give you a moment. I have a little bit different of a take. Here we go.
For myself, stupefying, I'm in like a get why. Do you like playing around with my another scope on reality? I can feel it all start slipping, I think I'm breaking down. Why do you like playing around with my another scope on reality? I can feel it all start slipping away. See, but I don't get it. Don't you think maybe we can put it on credit? Don't you think I can take it, jump on, I don't let it. I can stupid boy. It's all the same, it's ain't living it, but I don't get it. Don't you think maybe we can put it on credit? Don't you think I can take it, jump on, I don't let it. I can stupid boy. I can stupid boy.
Wow, I really don't get you and John's relationship.
Well, Mike, I can guarantee you that all of the listeners is questioning yours as well.
Well, I suppose we can conclude with a song that we can both agree on then.
Yeah, but before we do, let's run that Commissioner Jim take about breakups, because not only was John a great member of XCFL, but he was also a great co-commissioner.
Your ex asking to stay friends after you break up is like kidnappers asking to stay in touch after they let you go.
I don't know, you're not there. I give you my love, but you don't care. So what is right? What is wrong? Give me a sign. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Well, that was special.
Hey guys, Mike from Mike and Ike, and I want to thank you guys personally for reliving some of our more fun skits we had in Madden 17. It was a fun year. However, it's coming to an end, but be sure to tune in to the Mike and Ike show as we go on the road for Madden 18 and have loads of fun. See you then.